the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them at hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming. We starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all the on my two first, no dribble. The always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Out here broke, they damn near. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. I'm an all-timer, you a viral artist. I will offline you, stay far from yard criers. Bar for bar sire, team full of stars.
From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go in Cincinnati. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Blocking 18. Check out.
Now the first carry for Shawn Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Ready?
No play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Milrow from the gun. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Working this one off to Judkins. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 80.
Setting them on the dime. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get set. White 80. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On one, ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Big.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Moving back, gets the handoff. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
180.
Burrow now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can. Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Here's Shudkin taking the drive. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Milrow. Big strike downfield to Judy. He's going to have this up and across midfield, fire to the 48. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And it sets up second down.
Go check, go check. Ready?
Handoff now to Judkins. Nice great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there, and that gives the Browns a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milrow with it on first. Connects on the crosser. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. He's got a man left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Translatable skills. That's what you call him. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
60 Eagles. Go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space. We're down here in the red zone. But
touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Burrow setting up the play action. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
180. 11. Stop.
3rd and 1. Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. We've set it down for him at the 38.
Come on. Hey. Let go, 80.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
Ready.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. Catch made left side by Judy. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down at the 30. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Hurt. 19 Tiger. Panther Street. Let go.
Milrow hangs on to it. He's got it in the red zone. He heads out of bounds. Great run there by the QB. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw right side. Caught by Cannon. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, clutching, 18. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Down. Panther 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
On one, ready? Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Has him on a quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Right hot. Shot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he's into the end zone, clear 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Bengals 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Shot.
Brown start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can.
Here's Brown again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right in.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. Raise up. Stop.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
11 mighty. Stop.
Now Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. Decent game here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hot.
Third and long for him here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, if you don't score 6, you'll come away with 3 points. Not what we're looking for on the call sheet.
Starting from the 5. He lost the football. steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still... A turnover. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Get set. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. It's 6 in the end.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. It's Milrow. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. After one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Milrow. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milrow to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Ready, break. Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk, 70, Hawk. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70.
Throwing now, Milrow. He's got it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. That one is complete to Fannin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Piron. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 11.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gun. 12.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Ready? 60. Press only. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Panther 11. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, hit it right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals want to end it in regulation if they can.
On one, ready?
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. Right, 80. MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal.
Now to throw. Oh, my goodness. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Ready? Right up. Stop.
Setting up to pass. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Gun. Got.
Back to throw. And almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Brings up 3rd down and
Here we go.
10.
Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. On the return, this is Piran. Showing a little burst so far. A great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Well, for a second there, Kate, it kind of looked like, didn't it? They may not even need an opening drive of overtime. It wouldn't have won it for him anyway. Had he scored, they are sure happy to take this field position, and they got to maximize it.
First throw of overtime. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
180.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go with Brown. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Can. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Hits his running back. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Bengals. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's get set.
to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead in this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You certainly got to pick your shots. Wouldn't it be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime? You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously. But now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Throwing here, Milrow. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Working fast as that clock ticks down.
18 Cardinal.
First down. First and 10 at the 50.
Milrow with it on first. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but